Good morning. This is Dr. Timothy Scott Beck here at LifePoint Medical. It is March the 3rd of 2025, and I want to thank you for listening to us and letting you know that we're here if you need us to try to address your medical issues before they become a big problem. So let us know if we can help you, okay? I want to talk about a few things today. First of all, this has kind of been a little rant that I've been on for the last couple of weeks, and I just wanted to share it with you because I'm trying to figure this whole thing out, and it has to do with the weight and the shots and people's attitude towards this, because what I'm seeing or what I feel like people are expressing to me is they have no control over their weight. I'm like, wow, that's really profound. People really feel like they don't have control over their weight. And I hear it sometimes because they're like, Doc, what am I going to do? Because when I stop these shots, I'm going to gain all the weight back plus some. Or I've been on a diet for 6 months and I know when I quit, I'm going to get all the weight back and then some, or something like that. And they're right. That's what happens. If you do anything to suppress your weight and push it down and to keep you from gaining weight, if you let loose, it's going to rebound some. We know that. But I'm like, we do have control over our consumption, and it may be one of the little smallest things that we have control over in our life anyway, right? I mean, we can't control the weather. We can't control really how we feel. We can't control what the universe is doing, but we can control how much food we take in our mouth and how much consumption we have. Plus, we also know that calories don't accumulate in the form of fat in your body without going through one place, your mouth, your hole in your head, where you put your food in. So I'm thinking about that, and I'm like, there's the problem, I think, with a lot of people, and it's their lack of control or their lack of sense of control. You've got control over that, okay? You do. You've got control over your consumption. You've got control over the results of your consumption. It's just, there's things working against us where it may seem like you don't have control, like the concentration of calories, the excessive sugar, the liquid candy that we drink all day called Coca-Colas or soft drinks or whatever. So just think about that. You've got control over what you consume, and that's a gift. And if your problem is your weight, there's the answer. It's that simple, but it's not that simple. It's hard. I get it. But anyway, look at that. And where is your control when it comes to your consumption? Are you completely at the mercy of the environment? Like, you just don't know. The world's just a big old buffet and you just eat as much as you can and you're going about your business? Or do you have control over your consumption? And can you look at it and can you control it over a long period of time? And can you control it in a way where you can control your weight? That's the kind of stuff that I want you to learn and want you to figure out, because I think there's the key, and I think we can master that. And if you master that, you will, not only will you feel better, you'll control better other parts of your life, but that main one, that weight that everybody's so burdened with in this community, let's see if we can figure out a better way to do that. Let's figure out that internal sense of control, and you figure out what you can control and what you have control over, and you command, or you demand that you look at that and you do the best for yourself on that. Now, don't take it far to the other side. I mean, some people go anorexic, and I don't want you to do that. The idea is to pick the perfect weight for yourself. Figure out what your perfect weight is, and then you get there and you stay there. That's it. Okay, thank you for listening to me on that rant. Hopefully I've helped somebody realize this. Okay, next thing I want to talk about briefly is things are going to start blooming here in a little while. We do have the allergy testing, and we're seeing quite a few patients now who are complaining of allergy type symptoms. Remember, we'll try to help you figure that out, and we've got some good medicines for it, but we also have allergy testing that we can do. And don't forget that you live in a temperate rainforest. So, and that's why we live here. So it's so beautiful, but we get lots of rain, we get lots of moisture, and we get a lot of things growing here that don't grow anywhere else in the world. All right. And then the last thing from a preventive care standpoint, I just want to remind you that we're doing vaccines. Flu vaccines season is over with. But we do have the RSV vaccines and the pneumococcal vaccines and the shingles vaccine, which is a huge one. So I know there's been a lot of controversy regarding the vaccines and people's lack of trust in them now, and I get that. And hopefully we're going to get some conclusive answers and figure that all out so we can do the right thing. I do believe in vaccines, and I do think they help. And I do think the best shining example was polio. But I understand people's confidence in the programs have been eroded by strange activities. I still believe in them. I'm listening, though, to see what the deal is when it comes to vaccinations. And I'm not going to comment on the COVID vaccine today. All right. Thank you so much for listening to me. Have a good day. Remember that we're here. We talk about you every day, about helping you if we can. And you can reach out to us at 706-782-0016. And if you don't get a human on the phone, please leave a message. We check the phone messages every hour on the hour to make sure we don't miss any. And text us on our text line or go to our website and ask for an appointment. Use the chat box there to ask a question. Whatever you got to do, we're here. We've got multiple ways to communicate with us. You can email us at office@drtspec.com if you need us. We'll check that one too. Thank you so much for listening to me. Find me if you need me, okay? Have a great day.